What's going on, everybody? Rob here, aka Trev2323. Subscribe, like, and share. Today, I'm in the basement with all my tanks, but I wanted to show you because we bought that micro tiny plecostomus. And this is where the plecostomus hide in this 125 right here. My wife just fed him, and she always gets mad at this guy because he got 2 mouthfuls of algae wafers. But the plecostomus, they hide inside of here. Well, there's one with his head sticking out right there. I don't know if you can see him sideways. There he goes. He just moved. That's the plecostomus right there in a 120. So it really looks kind of small in here, but it's a 125 tank. But he's huge compared to this little baby one that we got right now. So let me turn on the lights over here so you can see him. We picked him up because he was actually so dang tiny. But look at that one right there. But you know what? That's not the tiny one. This is the tiny one. Look how small that plecostomus is. There's actually, I venture to say it's a 2 to 2.5 inch plecostomus. This is probably a 1 inch plecostomus sitting on the tank right there. And boy, does he got a lot of work to do. This is actually the marbled crayfish tank. There's 2 algae eaters and a plecostomus in here. Or 2 plecostomuses and an algae eater in here. If you see all the way back there, that is the algae I took off of the other tank with the other LED. I put it in here, and the marbled crayfish been eating that. That actually I got free. I believe it or not, I garbage picked a tank that had that water mover in it, and we put it right over the filter and see how much oxygen. That's not the oxygen. The water movement on the top actually creates the oxygen. This is something else that I bootlegged on this tank. This right here, we had this one LED light right here. But I screwed in and I put a wire. Oh, my honey's telling me to open it up so she can feed the fish. So it had a screw for my LEDs. So you see I screwed it in right here and I put another wire to it. And then I just taped on a LED light to this right here. And that's what's lighting up this half of the tank. That LED light is basically what I use in my YouTube area right here. And it's one of these right here. They just screw right in. And it was like 3 of these for $19. So I kind of have this focused when I'm working on stuff right here in the area. That's LED. These are LED. That's LED. It's kind of what I use for the studio lights. But right now, I wanted to show you the plecostomus. What she's doing is she's picking out the carcasses. And they're not really carcasses. The marbled crayfish molt when they get bigger. And you see how big the marbled crayfish are. Look how big these suckers are. So they molt. And there's the extra moltings of the marbled crayfish right in there. You can put in the worm tank.
They won't get scratched from it?
No, See, and like I said, there's one of the plecostomus right there. But there's the micro tiny baby plecostomus. That's a 55-gallon tank he's on. And you can barely see him unless I come all the way like that. And we picked him up because he was like the smallest plecostomus I've ever seen. And then you got this guy right here. But the Chinese algae eater's doing good in there. I just can't see him right now. I seen him earlier today. You see him? Aha, there's the Chinese algae eater right back there. But this filter right here, this 55 gallon should actually have probably a 2-liter pop gallon filter in it. Marbled crayfish, out this tank right here, marbled crayfish are so dirty. They really are dirty. So this tank, and then like I said, with the LEDs, this glass just gets so bad all the time with the LEDs. So that's why we bought the plecostomus to help out. But that's how the adult marbled crayfish get. I mean, they're huge. And then there's the smaller ones right here. But with so much hiding places in here right now, we don't really get to see the babies anymore. Like there's a baby mosquito fish. But when they're born, they hide so good in here that all we get to see everything is juveniles now. Like there's another marbled crayfish they're hiding right there. There's another marbled crayfish hiding right there. And all these plants are down. They're all down. Because the marbled crayfish get on them and it weighs them down. So either way, I just wanted to catch you up on these plecostomus that I got. They're pretty awesome. I gotta get rid of some Hawaiian tilapia. When I picked them all up, there's maybe 2 females and the rest are males. So that's a pretty nice male right there. Tilapia. Look at that Hawaiian tilapia. That one's nice. But this one right here, she's on eggs again. She's on eggs, but with too many males in the tank, she's not letting her eggs go. So I'm thinking about putting her in the other tank. This right here is a little squishy. He gets the tank by himself because he kills anything I put in the tank with him. And my wife actually pets this guy. I don't pet him. I don't know how he just stands there. My wife pets this guy, so I'll get some footage of that. That's he's about a 3-year-old pacu, 3 to 5-year-old pacu now. We did buy another peapod puffer because when we were at the pet shop, there was only one little peapod puffer by itself, and he's the dark one right there. So he's in the tank. He's adjusting with, see how tiny he is compared to the other ones. They have a big monster in the back right there, the peapod puffer. But anyways, he was a tiny one by itself, and then these are the koi. We just did the partial in the koi. We took it almost all the way down. Here, Mr. Kantiana, Mr. Kantiana, there's Meatball, but look at Meatball is growing a tumor on its eye. See Meatball? He's growing a tumor on its eye. And I don't know why. I don't know what I got to do. But it's breaking my heart to see Meatball with a tumor in his eye. But he's actually doing okay still. He's doing really happy. He's eating. He's doing everything fine. He's just growing a tumor on his eye now. That's the koi that my wife doesn't like because she feeds the plecostomous the algae wafers, and this koi loves algae wafers. He always goes looking around for the algae wafers. So that's what he's looking for right now, more algae wafers. Although she does feed him pond pellets. That's where Meatball is. Meatball, this thing eats and eats and eats and eats. He loves the pond pellets. Alright, either way, thanks for watching. 6:57 on the video time. Talk to you later. Subscribe, like, and share.